Hey guys, Jason with Minnesota News Now out here in front of Fox 9. I'm going to tie this whole story together with Tony Wicklace, how they made up a bunch of lies. I've got the videos, I've compared them side by side. This is going to be part one. I'm going to keep digging into this story.
Hello, this is Allie G. The clip you just saw is Jason from Minnesota News Now. Shortly after Tony's arrest, he made this video about how the Fox 9 News story lied about Tony and were just vindictive about some of Tony's behavior. Jason said that he was going to follow up with this story. I haven't heard anything from him, so I wonder what's going on. All credit goes to Jason for his videos. I'm going to include the link in the description. Also, again, including the link to the Fox 9 News story in the description. So let's look at what else Jason has to say.
Sad to me is they didn't learn anything from slandering people's names, but you can see how they have a personal vendetta against Tony, and they were waiting and waiting for the right opportunity to strike their fangs right into the guy. I'm not saying I'm picking a side at all on what happened or what he did. This one is to show exactly how they slandered and did a complete lying hit piece on him. So if you ever talk to these people, you know that they're going to twist it, they're going to lie about it, they're going to air it, and they're going to let everybody have what narrative they want to put out there to you guys. I know exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm taking them on.
I know exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm asking you, Jason, why you didn't follow up with this. So, first of all, you did pick a side. You made this entire video defending Tony, saying that Fox News was lying while they were just reporting what they had on video. Remember, video doesn't lie, and the probable cause video. So, and for as far as you taking Fox News on, crickets. Where's your videos been? Where have your videos been? Nothing from you.
And that's what he was doing Sunday night in St. Paul when police say he stalked a woman who appeared to be having a mental health crisis.
All right, so I like how he completely lies about what is said, and this is the arrest affidavit from the police department, meaning that it's not coming from police, it's coming from her, the alleged victim. Now, what's very interesting is to read the entire thing. I'm not going to put it, I got a little bit of it in the video here, but he completely lies. I'll let you read through it. It's going to be in the description, but he completely lies on what he says.
And was especially vulnerable. According to criminal charges, he told her his name was Tony and he was an expert in de-escalation. He never said he was a cop, but she saw a police scanner and tactical gear in his Crown Vic. She says he offered her a ride home and began making sexual advances, offered her money for oral sex, then began masturbating. When she rejected his advances, she says he began to drive more aggressively, got off the freeway in a White Bear Lake neighborhood, pushed her out of the car, and tased her, not once, but twice, then sped off. But she got his plate. St. Paul police arrested Wicklace Monday night.
Okay. So, first of all, this is not an affidavit. It says at the very top of the document that it's a complaint. And at the heading over what you have displayed there and what Fox 9 displayed is called a probable cause. It's not an affidavit. And so, since we haven't had a chance to take a look on this, because I just figured out how to edit videos, let's take a look at the probable cause. So, when you say that Fox 9 is saying that this is from the police, but it's actually from the victim, Well, if you go back, rewind a little bit, you will see that police report, at the bottom of the page, it gives the officer's name who's making the report. They took the information from the victim, and then the police wrote this probable cause. So it is from the police. We all got this document from the same place, Minnesota Court Records Online. And it's from the police. So there again, Trust wanted to say hi. She thinks you're full of shit too. Don't you? The one good thing I have to say about Jason is he is a cat person. And that is the only good thing. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what else he is saying that this information is false. I'm going to have you all take a look at the police report from when the victim was removed from a home on Summit. The blacked out portions are not me. That is the report that the police provided me with identifying information redacted. So let's take a look at this. So that was the situation. The victim was already in a mental health crisis, and then she has a ride with Tony. Now, I don't know if Tony had told you the same narrative that he had told the psychologist when he had his evaluation. And let me look at my notes here for what that was. So the psychologist said that he denied committing the offenses as outlined. He said he denied following the victim, that she came to him. He arrived at the scene where she was removed before the police, asked the landlord if he could help remove the victim from the apartment building. He said that she asked him for a ride, and that she also just got in the car, and he said, "What are you doing?" And that he was doing all this to videotape events on YouTube to make money, which is true. What happened to that videotape? But I digress. So even if this narrative is true, let's just say what the victim told the police isn't true. That's not how it happened. That's not how she got in the car. That's not how any of this happened. Let's just say that part is true. Does that make it okay that he tased her? Does it make it okay that he touched her breast? Now, the portion of the probable cause about him taking out his penis and masturbating was never brought up, was not brought up at the hearing. It was not brought up as part of the psychologist's report that was discussed at the hearing. He was not charged with indecency for that. So that one we don't know. Everybody, there's nothing left to say on it. It's done. It's been adjudicated. So, and Tony, several hearings ago, admitted that he touched this woman's boob. He said boob in court. So he admitted to that. He admitted that he tased someone. So no matter what the circumstances are, he was charged. Tasing someone is second-degree assault with a dangerous weapon. He pled that down to fifth-degree assault. Touching someone's boob is fifth-degree sexual misconduct. That was not consensual. So, Jason, I don't understand why you're saying that Fox 9 News is lying about all this. He still did these things. It's been admitted. So now let's take a look at a couple of comments from Jason saying that he was going to follow up with this story. Okay, so Mark S. said he was patiently waiting for the whole story to be put together. I wonder if he is still patiently waiting. And Jason, you said you were in contact with several people and that you were going to get the facts out. So what are the facts according to you? So again, Jason didn't follow up on this, nor did he post anything or say anything that he was redacting his support of Tony and saying that Fox 9 News did, in fact, correctly report this story, which they did, which I know is a shock for Fox. But this one was actually true. All right. Lastly, let's end this video with a little photo. Since I just learned how to edit videos and load JPEGs, I've had this one for quite a while. I did look at the details of it, of the screenshot in my phone. It is from November 27th, 2021. So, cheesy quote that is not original. Statement about not lying. Tell that's very important to Jason. And I don't know if you can see that in the screenshot, but he did list photography as one of his hobbies. So, this is Jason's Tinder profile. I do believe that he is either married or partnered or has a girlfriend and has for quite some time. So I don't know if this was true in November or amusement. Here's Jason's Tinder profile pic.